When you develop a game, I imagine that you draw inspiration from the games that once inspired you. While someone at Sleepy Castle Studio was a big fan of Paper Mario, and if like me you are a disciple of the Paper Plumber, you'll understand we don't often get our fix. Every 4 years or so we will see some sort of new paper adventure, but why not have an indie developer take the reins once in a while, especially one that can add their own unique twists on things like in Escape from Ever After. Inspired by fairy tales and storybooks, this game follows Flint Buckler, a hero who upon attempting to slay a dragon, finds that an evil corporation has taken over the world of fairy tales. The first thing that strikes you is the paper-based art style. It's very faithful to the classic Paper Mario adventures and could easily fit alongside the best the series has to offer. It's a very appealing world that really captures the imagination and matches the concept of fairy tales and children's storybooks. The humour is on point and sets the tone well. The story is fun and there are a lot of NPCs to help enrich the lore and experience. Some characters stand out a little more than others and will give you side quests. It reminds me of The Wolf Among Us as you try to identify which characters are familiar, such as Mother Goose and Little Red Riding Hood. The gameplay doesn't just take inspiration from Paper Mario, but builds on it as well. Flint has a Captain America style butler which sets it apart from the classic Mario hammer, and your first partner is Tinder the dragon who can breathe fire. Battles are familiar as they are turn-based and require action commands to increase the effectiveness of attacks and defense. You can use items such as donuts and coffee to heal, and use synergy for additional healing and more. Synergy attacks really make a difference as different combinations of characters will use different powerful dual attacks. These features really set it apart as they can add a more complex strategy than we are used to in these sort of games. You can even switch Flint out and have two partners team together. Your partners will have abilities they can use outside of battle to overcome obstacles and puzzles. They're a little more involved than what you'd expect, such as Tinder's fire breath being able to move up and down, and Wolfgang being able to play different songs to have different effects. Some of the decorations in the overworld have cool physics which are fun. Badges have been replaced by trinkets and each character can have their own set. Some are unique to each teammate, giving them new attacks and abilities. Every time you level up you can increase your health, magic, or mocha as it is in the game, or your trinket points. You'll be able to split them among your team so you can give your ally 2 health whereas you take 3. Even though this is just a demo, it's clear there's going to be a lot of customization and strategy in order to progress through the game. The music is upbeat, jazzy and really aids to the vibes this game produces. At one point you get access to your own office, which you can customise and use the computer to track side quests and listen to the game's soundtrack at your leisure, which is very nice at such an early point in the game. You can also buy and equip different costumes, some of which you'll need for quests. When you are ready to move on with the game, you can transport yourself into different fairy tales and stories, starting with the world of the 3 little pigs. The game puts a unique spin on this as the pigs aren't so little and the wolf isn't so big and bad. The demo allows you to play through the entire prologue and first chapter, which is extremely generous. There's literally hours of gameplay and story and a lot to explore. It may be a while before the game is released, but the demo will certainly whet your appetite in the meantime. Watching the trailers and experiencing the demo does fill me with a lot of promise, and you know what? I think this game could absolutely rival any of the Paper Mario entries and potentially even excel some of them. Want to check it out yourself? Check out the demo in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in another video.